Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Splash in Panama City Beach for the first quarter of 2025. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. This video, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the spring market, where we stand, what sales have happened, what pending contracts we have happening at Splash, and then talk a little bit about price trajectory, show you what's for sale, and give you a couple of other ideas. So one of the emails going around, I've said this a few times now. I'm doing a number of these, but one thing the general consumer may or may not know about real estate, especially agents, a lot of times one of the things that's popular with bigger real estate brokerages, especially national ones, is they're trying to help agents a variety of ways. And one of the ways they do that is they give agents messages. Here, post this on your social media. Here, post this in your email. So for the agents that may not have something to say, it's a good way for the company to kind of control some messaging out, what they want to get out there. So one of the messages that's being pushed around right now is that according to Zillow, homes that close in June sell on average $7,700 more than the rest of the year. To me, that's not terribly surprising. The spring market in real estate is always a real thing, especially beach real estate and condos. You have this swell of activity, especially the emotions of being able to use a condo right away this beach season, being able to rent it out right away. So this is a company called Showing Time that shows us when showings are happening. So you can see we start to fade around Memorial Day with buyers out looking, fade around July 4th, again around Labor Day. You see after about another month, buyer activity fades the rest of the year. Doesn't mean we don't sell condos 12 months out of the year. It just means that the most amount of activity usually happens early this spring, which is why that June number can make a lot of sense. Maybe even more in a market like this when we're depreciating right now. So if we continue to depreciate, selling in June can, end up being, closing in June can end up very well could be the highest sales prices we see this year. If you've watched any of these videos before, months of inventory, I think it's important to track. I usually like to start with a 2-year look, which would be just right in here, but this is a 10-year look at this number. And remember, 5 or 6 months of inventory is very normal, neutral real estate, good old fashioned real estate. Everyone feels good about life. There's no real advantage with buyer or seller. Buyers who need to buy a house, and sellers who want to sell are on about the same terms. Condo sales, you have people who have held a condo for a while. It's time to sell. Someone who's thinking about getting into the market, all the normal things happening. When you get over 5 or 6 months of inventory, you get a lot of pressure on pricing. A couple of things when you look at a 10-year period. If you think about this is 10 years you're looking at. Right now, we're at 18 months of inventory as of March, which is twice as high as the first month of the COVID pandemic. If you think about that in terms of real estate sales, we weren't getting a lot of phone calls in April of 2020. So we're twice as slow as that today, or at least in March. You can see we've really exploded to some pretty big numbers after years of seller market. We were in a seller market in the condo market since March of 2017, all the way until May of last year, except for this little blip at the beginning of COVID. And look at what that does for price. Price generally just kind of creeps up like good old fashioned real estate. Really exploded in COVID and now is trending down slightly as this number trended up a little bit. And we haven't even felt the effects of maybe this last move yet. And if you look real close, every year between March and April, or March and May, June, we slow down a little bit. So here's March, we slow down a little bit by July. Same thing here, same thing. We really exploded here. That was COVID. Same thing here. Whatever the pace was going on in March, we slowed down a little by July. March, slowed down by July. March, really slowed down by July. March, a little slow down early and then got better and then really slowed down. And the reason I point that out is here we are again in March at 18 months of inventory. So it isn't surprising to slow down a little bit in the summertime because we do fewer transactions for a few reasons. Even the most serious buyers that really want to buy a condo sometimes can't get into units to look at them because so many are rented. We also, I think, are doing a little less business in the summertime. It's vacation mode, so some of that affects it. But if we're slowing down off of 18 months of inventory, this is as slow as we've been by far in 10 years. What is that going to continue to do here to pricing? It's going to be interesting to see. When we look at pendings and solds in the first quarter, we had 6 units, a 1-bedroom, 2-bath closed at 409. There's one right now. The asking price is 429.9, has not closed yet. 2-bedroom sales at 465, 505, and 506. And one of the larger 2-bedrooms closed at 730. If you bring the actives into this, I think this gives you a good, let's do it this way, helps you understand the trajectory of things. So for sale right now at Splash, a couple of 3 1-bedroom, 2-bath units asking 429, 449, 465. The least expensive one is pending, and the most recent sale sold below that. If you look at the 2-bedroom units, the sales are at 465, 505, 506. At the moment, the least expensive units are 514, 520, probably hoping for this range. Those units sold in February and March, somewhat recent, and February for the lower one. A couple comments there, just generally, these are lower floor units, which can sometimes sell for a premium. So these higher floor units, that may be a challenge. You get around that major price break where you start to have a unit that's sold this much slower. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. One of the larger 2-bedrooms asking $699. Even larger 2-bedroom than that closed at $730. Asking $759, and then 3-bedrooms, nothing sold recently, asking $875, asking $895. So again, I think another 30 days or so of the spring market. I can say I'm recording this a little bit after Easter. It was pretty quiet up until Easter. We had we had some not great reports through spring break. It has been incrementally better the last few days since Easter. Maybe that's the sign of the spring market starting a little late, since Easter's a little late. It's not gangbusters yet. We would need to see something pretty dramatic to move that 18 months of inventory anywhere near neutral. So if you're thinking about buyers, you have lots of opportunity. There are lots of choices out there. Sellers, make sure you're positioned correctly. The next 30 or 45 days is going to be very important. Very possibly that bulk email that's going around turns out to be right. So we'll see. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, call, text anytime, 850-290-0417. And again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Thanks for watching.